Well, it's been quite a day at downtown Indianapolis at Conseco Fieldhouse. 3 championship games, 3 state champs crowned, and we're ready to go for number 4 with Brownsburg and Marion. Starting off with Brownsburg, they rolled through the Brownsburg sectional in good fashion. Then they had to knock off number 5, Carver 20, Gordon Hayward.
18 points, 8 rebounds. He had 24 points and 16 rebounds in that victory against Albany. He loves to play outside at 6'8", and he can even handle a ball as a point guard.
And I say two-headed monster because Julian Mabunga is also a guy you're going for. Marion, they won their own sectional and their own regional, and they've got a good win in 34, Julius Mays.
He is terrific. He had 28 in that game against South Bend Riley. He's on his way to North Carolina State, averaging 18 points and 3 assists, and a very good shooter for the Marion Giants.
Marion Giants, coached by Joe Luce. The Brownsburg Bulldogs, Joshua Kendrick. Marion 24-4, Brownsburg 20. Bulldogs of Brownsburg. There's that two-headed monster I spoke of, and I say that in all due respect. Gordon Hayward and Julian Mabunga. We'll get to them. There they are. McCallum, Wood, Mays. Mays is the guy that's got a key on the entire game. Jay Edwards and Lamar Jackson ready to play basketball. The 4A championship is up for grabs, and the opening tip is controlled by the Brownsburg Bulldogs, and there is nobody left in Brownsburg tonight. Jerry is from Fort Wayne, and Doug is from DeMott. Congrats to those guys for earning the right to work to this championship game. Brownsburg will be the visiting team. They will wear the purple uniforms. A lot of purple and white on the floor tonight as the first shot is missed, and the Giants come off with the rebound. A lot of folks overlook Brownsburg the entire season. Marion, not exactly something that was front page news either. They were ranked very strongly throughout the year. And there's Mays getting things off the Snyder early on.
These seniors, and they develop into a state championship team. Good job by both coaches.
Here's the baseline shot that's off the mark. Gerard getting the starting call because Javon Freshwater, who normally would start the 5'7" junior, declared out of this game.
Gordon Hayward, and Hayward goes 6'8". Julius Mays is 6'2", so Hayward has a big height advantage defense, and Brownsburg's had trouble offensively getting the shots they want.
Here's Mabunga all the way in, and boom.
Well, that's the kind of shot you want right there.
We got a couple of big guys that can really get the job done. This is one of them.
Mabunga takes it in strong. The lane cleared. He gets Brownsburg's first 2 points.
Mabunga, by the way, is headed toward Miami of Ohio. Hayward is going to go to Butler.
And there's some big names on the Marion Giant team. Jay Edwards, who's 6'4" senior, is the son of Jay Edwards, who won 3 consecutive state championships for the Giants, 85, 86, and 87, with Lyndon Jones. That is his son. And Scott Wood, number 15, is a 6'5" junior. He's on his way to North Carolina State. He'll follow Julius Mays next to that. Wood, a very good outside shooter, hasn't taken a shot yet today, though.
Well, the word on Jay Edwards, he's going to go to Central Florida. Bill Green winning 5 championships at Marion High School. Dean Thomas got the first one back in 26, and the last one was in 2000 by most medley.
Hayward misses on the 3-point shot and then commits the foul, going for the steal.
Yeah, that's the first on Gordon. Brownsburg maybe feeling some jitters. They've got enough goal power that they can maybe get through a couple of incidents here. There's a good putback that top on Mabunga.
Very tough shot that he made. Hayward misses on the 3, but there's Mabunga, big and strong, going right back in there with it.
He kind of went the wrong way for that shot, but got it and set it up and knocked it home. On the other end, nothing doing. Mabunga comes out of there with a rebound. You're talking about the agility of the big guys in the Class 3A game. Watch Mabunga run the court, and likewise Gordon Hayward. They can both get the job done. Wide open look right out front by Julius Mays.
A nice job.
Oh, but that's who the official was pointing at, so we'll double check that for you. That should have been his 3rd personal foul. Very quickly they got Caleb Bragg into the lineup. Nice rebound taken down by Hayward. Marion doing a good job of offsetting some of that height with just pure aggressiveness. Looked like a travel, apparently not so.
That's some wild out here. It's been pretty calm. This is Julius Mays. He knocks down J.D. Cosby. And that's Wow, that's out of bounds to Marion.
One of the things about the big fellas, Laz, they don't slow down your fast break at all. They can run right along with you.
Absolutely.
And there's Mabunga missing. Got it back, goes back up, and this is the shot, draws the foul.
Mabunga's really showing his size and strength on the inside now. Even though he misses the shot, he's right on. And he's going to cause problems for Marion all night. Misses that little bunny there, and now another one that draws the foul. Right in a row against Brownsburg.
Brownsburg has only a couple of turnovers so far in this game. And likewise, 2 for Marion. So far, not really outstandingly well played. Ball bouncing and bouncing and bouncing and finally falling in for Mays. And Willie, who's the sports information director for the High School Athletic Association, is taking the day off. Not because he wants to, but he has that bug that has hit everybody and his brother throughout the state. Jason, if you're home watching, we wish you the best, my friend. Hayward took only 5 shots in the first half. However, Mabunga took only 7, but he hit 3 out of the 7, including a 3-point field goal. There he is right there. That's the young man we're speaking of. Gordon Hayward, a 6'8" senior heading toward Butler. He averages 18 a game. He did not score in the first half.
Well, he missed all 5 of his shots, but he hasn't forced any either. I think the key for the Marion Giants is to keep Jay Edwards and Lamar Jackson in the game. They both have 3 fouls. They're both starting here in the second half, and they are huge if they can stay in the game for Marion.
Well, Hayward missed his first attempt there in the second half.
And he was talking about just being too tight, so we just need to relax. We've got to hit our shot, take it inside.
Oh, nice move down the lane by Mays. He's in double figures now with 10. To the leg.
Here's Hayward. Gets the pass to Fish. He nails that 3-point shot. Remember, he won the sectional for Brownsburg on a buzzer shot, and then Mabunga hits one from the other side. So suddenly favors them in a close game like this down the wire.
They've done a nice job defensively. They held North Central to some very poor field goal shooting. It was something like under 30% in that game. But you can't stop shots like that.
Julius Mays knows how to handle that ball as he drives into it. The player had control.
Blocked from behind, but maybe some body contact. Hayward came in and cleanly got the ball, but in so doing, apparently, little body contact. That'll be number 2 on Gordon.
He's tall enough, especially in a block from behind. You got to wait till the ball leaves his hand a little more. He was still in his hand when Hayward tried to make that block. He could have waited until it left his hand and then swatted it away.
Julius Mays, as last pointed out, headed to North Carolina State. He passed 1,000 career points in the game against Lawrence North back on the 1st of December. They put him in the lineup as a freshman. He became the first sophomore to be named Grant County Player of the Year. Remember his sister, Tamika. She was an Indiana All-Star, now at the University of Toledo. Both free throws good.
Mays is starting to show some good senior play for Marion because none of the other Giants have really scored. Scott Wood still's been quiet as well.
Making 14 points now for Julius Mays, who came into the game averaging about 18.5 per. So while there is that extended delay, we'll take a break of our own. 4:33 to go now, third quarter, 2-point ball game. Looking the halfway mark of the third quarter. 4A championship, in case you just got it. The IHSAA sanctioning body. Here's the first 2 points of the game for Gordon Hayward.
Nice look down the floor as Mabunga got that rebound.
Giants have it on the run. They had numbers momentarily. Now they flick it down to the corner and a reach-in foul from behind on Austin Fish, and now he is in a little bit of trouble.
It's tougher for them to score on the set offense. Let's watch the play here. Mays just stops. Fish runs into him, and that's
interesting inbounds play with 3 of the Marion Giants stacked up the upper corner of your screen. Now here comes the play.
a chance to get Mays and Edwards on a 2-on-2. Brownsburg defended it well.
Less than 3 to go, third quarter. Now will they count the bucket? No indication as of yet. The foul will be a blocking foul. The foul is going to be on Mabunga. That's just number 1 on him.
Let's watch the play. There's Mabunga. He's moving to his right. when the contact's made.
In the third quarter. Tipped away. Nice play, Mabunga. Just to get a hand on it. That's the fourth turnover now for the Marion Giants. So not a lot of turnovers in this game. Long range three. Rattles in, rattles out. Nothing doing. Mabunga's got it. Goes back up.
Semi-state. Watch it. Gord Hayward takes the shot from way outside. There's Mabunga. Comes up with it strong. Can't get the rebound basket, but now at the line.
This game has not had a lot of pizzazz, to be perfectly honest with you. The fans, which there are almost a capacity crowd here, haven't really gotten into this game yet. Mabunga way off the mark as he may have been hit. Ball comes into the hands of Scott Woods out of the baseline. In his 19th third quarter. Nice spin move inside. It's blocked. Mabunga may have been hit with a personal foul. That's a good move by Julius Mays.
Watch Hayward on the defense here by Mays. He anticipates the spin dribble, moves right with him. And I think that's a tough call. Hayward's going to pick that foul up. And Mays is going to go to the line.
Julius, after an 8-point first half, has put 6 in the board here in the third quarter. This is the fly-in of that one of the bonus. Into the lineup now for Marion. Second shot good. Marion had a 7-point lead in the first quarter. Now it's a 2-point ball game. The final 15 seconds of this third period. Hayward driving into the hoop, gets the layup, gets the bucket.
All right, let's watch Hayward. They're dribbling to his left, but uses size, the 6'8", to take that ball high. Couldn't get blocked. Tied the game, but now
it is all tied up as we go to the final 8 minutes for the Class 4A IHSAA State Championship game. We're locked at 28. Tie ball game going into the final 8 minutes of this championship game for the 4A title. And let's take a look at the numbers now through 3 quarters of play.
27 points in the fourth quarter to win that game by 10. Very reminiscent of a week ago. Let's see if Brownsburg can get on track offensively.
I remember how we were commenting, my goodness, they're going to score as many in the fourth as they did the first 3 quarters of that game.
And they did exactly and won that game. Marion, on the other hand, is slowing things down, trying to get the good shots.
Fourth quarter just underway. The 4A championship is on the line. We've crowned 3 champions already. Mabunga got a piece of that ball that time. I don't think it would have gone anyway. That's the second block shot for Mabunga in the game. Banked off the glass.
Here's Brownsburg. Good lead pass by Hayward. There's the defense that Mabunga used so that Marion could come out and block that shot. Nice bank shot by Cosby.
Little cat and mouse game here. They're up by a deuce. One of the few times they've led. Nice backdoor cut by Hayward.
Mabunga again catches the ball at the high post. Hayward on the back cut gets the layup. And the Brownsburg offense come to life in this fourth quarter.
And that's the biggest lead of the game for Brownsburg at 4 points, 32-28 with 6:10 to go. Now we'll see what Marion's got. Can they answer the bell? Working inside, working. Ball will not fall for Julius Mays, but a foul is called.
Now Mays does a nice job to draw that. Look at Brownsburg though. The pass to Mabunga, the back cut by Hayward, used his body well there. Looked like some contact, but he gets that basket. Hayward picks up the foul though at the other end.
That's the 4th foul on Hayward, by the way, Laz.
He's got to be careful because Brownsburg goes as Hayward goes. Julius Mays did a nice job there creating that foul. He got into the lane, and he has given up 6 inches to Hayward, and was able to draw that foul.
But they're going to take Hayward out of there. Probably somebody saying, well, Laz, what are you talking about? Hayward's only got 6 points. But you're right, it's the way they work, he and Mabunga in tandem, so the actual points don't represent the importance of this guy.
You can't guard both of them. They're too dangerous. It was Hayward's opportunity last Saturday. Bunga's the one carrying away this Saturday.
1 out of 2 from the line, 16-point shot to Julius Mays, 2.5 points shy of his normal scoring average of 18.5 per.
To see Scott Wood. Marion really struggling here in this half. They had 19 points at halftime, and they now have scored 10 points here.
They got 3 field goals, John. That's all they got this half.
See how quick the quarter.
Well, to reset the scene for you, Marion led at the end of the first quarter 9-5. They were up by 3 at halftime, 19-16. Brownsburg came back to tie, make it 28 all at the end of 3. And now in the fourth quarter with the clock off the right. 10-2 run for Brownsburg since midway through the third quarter. John pointed out earlier, this is a Brownsburg club that they don't really lull you to sleep, but you got to be careful because they're continually coming at you.
Absolutely. Each possession they take very seriously, and it plays out in the fourth quarter. They kind of wear you down.
Marion doing a good job of getting it inside. This time to Lamar Jackson, and he was caught momentarily into the hands of Blake Cole, but he couldn't hang on.
Good steal. McCallum was there to make that steal.
Blocking foul, the bucket, will they get it? Boy, how this game has turned.
Count the basket. That was Julius on the drive. Watch him now. He's got 2 Brownsburg players to contend with, and that's a good call, Jankowski. Wasn't square. The basket counts, and Mays will be at the line.
Julius with 18 points in the game right now. That's right at his scoring average. Well, when the going gets tough, you count on guys like Mays or whomever to step up, and Julius is doing that right now. Gets to roll.
What a way to finish the day, Jerry, with 2 really heavyweight fighters battling it out. 3 minutes to go. Hayward has 4 fouls. Lamar Jackson has 4. It's going to be a great 3 minutes.
It's a good analogy. It's a heavyweight fight where they just keep slugging each other and nobody goes down. Now we're down to 3 minutes to go in this championship game. Crosby out high. Got Hayward over on the left wing now, right in front of the head coach. Battle inside. Marion player goes down. Bunga almost went down. High pick. Hayward off of the corner and a foul out high.
That's on Julius Mays, but as you mentioned, Jerry, just a 16th
conference championship of that North Central Conference. One of the toughest conferences in the state. They were ranked 40th in the state in offense and 18th in the state in average margin. Oh, big bucket right there by Hayward.
Jump shot. He's come to life in this fourth quarter.
He has picked up 8 points after being shut out in the first half. This is a guy that averages 18-1 per game. 2.5 minutes to go. Now every possession, so vital. Oh, what a beautiful move on the baseline by Mays again. 21, 2 minutes, 5 seconds to go now, fourth and final quarter. Nobody leaving Conseco Fieldhouse. 3-pointer off the mark, tip free, fought for. Lamar Jackson comes out of there with it for the Marion Giants, who trail by 1. It's Mays. They'll bring Scott Wood out. He'll just make a run through to the far side. I would not be surprised to see a timeout by Joe Luce at any second here. And play for the final shot perhaps. Oh, a near steal. Penetrates it inside by McCallum. They got it back outside, and Mays goes down the lane and gets the teardrop.
Oh, they're going to call a charge. The inside official called a charge on Julius Mays. Mavunga went. It looked like there was a call. Let's watch Mavunga. He's got position right there. There's the contact, and the official underneath after the ball goes through is called the foul, and that is a big play in this ball game.
As a matter of fact, there was such a delay that I'd already started to write down the bucket. Oh, that is true, John. That is a monster play. The foul is significant only in the fact that it's his third and the time with 1:05 to go. But what it does is wipes off the bucket.
Could have been a 3-point play because he would have had a free throw coming. Now it's Brownsburg's ball with a 1-point lead and 1:05 to go. Wow.
1:05 to go. One of those games, and I know this is trite, and I hate it when people say it, but you don't want to see either team lose this game. They fought.
Chance to steal the inbounds pass, and Marion can't wait more than 10 seconds. They're going to have to commit a foul, which would give them 20 seconds, depending on what the score is at that point, to determine whether they're going for 2 points, or they may need a 3-point shot to try to send this game into overtime.
Well, the upside for Marion is that if you foul and Brown Edwards makes both free throws, you're still a one-possession situation. The inbounds passer is Austin Fish. Fish will get it inbounds to Mavunga. Mavunga's got to be careful now. They've got him trapped at the corner. Now they finally get it free, and J.D. Cosby is going to be hit and fouled.
Now Marion did the right thing. They knew to face guard on Hayward so he couldn't get the ball up. They fouled Cosby, 63% free throw shooter. Here's the play. Great. They could have trapped right there because Mavunga's in a bad position. There you see Jay Edwards coming up to try to trap, and then they do try for the steal, and they couldn't get it, and Cosby at the line.
63% shooter. Cosby has not been to the line yet in this game tonight.
Pretty cool on that first one.
This one looks short, is short. Rebound off into the hands of Jay Edwards. 2-point ball game, 38-36, under 20 seconds to go. Here comes Marion.
Let's see if they decide to take time out or just run this play, depending on the defense that Brownsburg has set.
Well, they're not in any particular hurry, are they? They got it in the hands of Julius Mays. They come off to the near side. They go for three, and they knock it down in Stanford. Oh, my goodness. With 1 second to go. 1 second to go. When the ball went in, they had time, I believe, to get the ball in and maybe get some kind of a shot. But instead, they just kind of toss it up there. Let's see if we can. Matt's going to try to give us another look at this hole here. Oh, this is a big, big bucket.
Julius Mays gets it to Scott Wood, a great three-point shooter. 3.2 when that shot goes in. Brownsburg called timeout right away, and the officials are now looking to see how much time is left. But Wood had struggled all game long. How many did he have, Jerry, up to that shot?
That was his first bucket. He had 1 point.
That will give him a chance, similar to what Minnesota beat Indiana in the Big Ten tournament on the last second shot.
So can you get it to an open man who can get a shot away? They're sending Austin Fish down to be the inbounds trigger guy. Here comes Hayward directly in front of our bench.
I like to get the ball to Hayward somehow and let him take one dribble and let it fly.
Well, I think back to when Luke Zeller hit that shot for Washington. Well, let's see what happens, fans. Kind of hang with us here. We're down to 2.1 seconds to go. 1-point ball game, Marion. Brownsburg will have the ball, and once again, they've got to get trigger man's going to be Austin Fish. Odds are really against Brownsburg in this situation. Let's see what they got lined up here.
One more timeout by Marion.
Now we're out of timeout, so we're going to have to play basketball. Well, no, wait a minute. They took a 30, so they may still have a full 60s left if they want to. Now we're going to play basketball next time around. This game started out very slowly. Marion led 9-5.
Fish will be the trigger man for Brownsburg. Hayward's at half court. Look for some kind of screen on Julius Mays to get Hayward open.
Here's the pass up court. Intercepted, free fake put up at the buzzer. Goes in! I do not believe this. The officials... It's over. Hayward has won the game for Brownsburg.
Unbelievable.
God, I don't believe this.
They threw the long pass to Mavunga. He wasn't able to come up with it, but Hayward was there to pick up the loose ball and gets it back in as the horn sounds.
Oh, we're going to look at this baby again and again and again.
Good job by Fish, the long pass. Here's Mavunga. Jay Edwards nearly steals it. And there you see, plenty of time left as Hayward makes that shot. There was plenty of time left on the clock. Good aim here. Watch Hayward. He doesn't stop. He keeps running toward the ball. He picks it up, lays it up and in, and Brownsburg wins the state championship.
I do not believe what I just saw.
Very high. Mavunga. Jay Edwards had Mavunga stole it. Edwards had it. Mavunga knocked it out of his hands and got the nice roll. And look at the Brownsburg.
Let's go out to the floor now. Todd Scott, the winning head coach, if he can speak.
We're down here with Coach.
Phenomenal.
The announcers talked about it being a heavyweight fight. Did you feel like that? You're out of breath right now.
Oh, I sure did. I mean, every shot was contested. Every rebound was there was a fight for it. And I'm just so proud. This goes out to all those coaches and young people who got dreams. And these kids right here on my team have written a great story for their lives.
This place is still going crazy. Hey,
these kids defended the heck out of the whole Marion to 39 points.
Coach, your first state championship, what's it mean?
It means that everybody that's ever helped me out or helped these kids.
1 seconds remain in the game. You got to go almost full court.
And Fish does the baseball style pass. Edwards has the ball. Mavunga makes the play of his life. He steals the ball, and then Hayward is right there at 6'8". The advantage that Brownsburg had is they had the taller players. And you throw the ball up, anything can happen. How about Hayward off balance, able to put that ball up, even though he's right in front of the rim. He's able to put that ball up. He gets held right there by Mays, but then has the foresight to continue on, sees the play develop in front of him, lays it in at the horn, and Brownsburg is one happy community.
Well, lads, I don't know what to say. Honestly, I've been doing this forever, and you never take anything for granted. Let's go out now and pick up the public address announcer. We're going to get the public address announcer for the Presser Award here.
Attitude, leadership, and athletic ability. In addition to the award, Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, the proud corporate partner of the IHSAA, will award a $1,000 scholarship to the winner's school. Since 1989, over $590,000 in college scholarships have been presented by Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance to deserve. The winner of the 2008 Arthur L. Trester Mental Attitude Award for Class 4A Boys Basketball is Gordon Hayward of Brownsburg High School.
There's your winner, Gordon Hayward of Brownsburg High.
I'll tell you, Jerry, hits the winning shot and wins the Trester Award. This will be his finest hour as he remembers this day in his future.
And he's headed not too far from here to play his college ball, just up on the north side of the city to Butler University. He's a member of the National Honor Society, ranks 11th in his class of 472, a 4.2 GPA. Going to study computer engineering and physics at Butler University. Congrats to him. Well, let us catch our breath and congratulate the Brownsburg Bulldogs on an unbelievable finish to a state championship. Well, as we come back to Conseco Fieldhouse, let's go out and meet the man of the moment, maybe the man of the year as far as Brownsburg is concerned. Todd's got him.
Gordon Hayward is here with me, and congratulations on a great game. And the winning shot, it took you a long time to get going, but when it finally happened, miraculous things happened.
It was unbelievable. I don't know how I got open or how I hit that shot. I mean, it just happened. I just have to thank God for everything that's happened this season, for blessing me and blessing the team, and it's just an unbelievable shot. I don't know what to say.
The announcers talked about it being a heavyweight fight. Did you feel that way?
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, Marion is a great team, and they have some great individual talent. And Julian did a great job. He carried us the whole game, and he pretty much just put us on his back and just took us there. And, it was just punches back and forth, and I think it was a really defensive game. But, somehow we came out with the win.
And you thought you were going to win it, then you thought you were going to lose it, and then you won it. I mean, that's crazy.
It really was. It was a roller coaster in the last, 5 seconds of the game, and I guess it just worked out in our favor.
And you're going to Butler, my alma mater, right down the street. Congratulations on that. Your mom, Gordon, and Jody are right here with your mom and dad.
Yeah, they are great role models for me and just taught me everything I knew. I love them very much.
Awesome. Congratulations. Good luck at Butler.
Well, let's take a look at the Comcast high-speed play of the game. Comcast TV, internet, voice. It's all about options. Gosh, I wonder which play we'll opt to here, John Laskowski.
Probably something in the first quarter.
Yeah.
No, let's go to the end of the ball game. Gordon Hayward hits the shot of his life, a buzzer beater to win the state championship.
I just can't believe this. Comcast high-speed play of the game. One more look at it. Maybe even a third look at it.
Well, don't forget Mavunga. He steals the ball from Jay Edwards and gives Gordon Hayward the chance to make that shot.
Indiana is all about. My goodness. A last-second tip-in bucket by Gordon Hayward, getting him a double-figure scoring with 10 points. Lubunga was 17. Julius Mays had 21. Big three-pointer by Scott Wood appeared to have Marion in the driver's seat. Don't forget the baseball state finals coming up in June. Look forward to seeing you out at Busch Stadium. John, long day. I enjoyed it, my friend.
I sure did, Jerry. What a way to spend the day.
All right. There's your final score. Our congrats to one of our champions here on the Indiana Cable Network.